Hey everyone, welcome back to our interview here. This is something, and today we have Devon Webb from Golddust Productions.
Hello, happy to be here.
We just want to know a bit of a history about Golddust and what they do.
So Golddust is an event management company, and we put on shows, primarily live music shows, and hoping to branch out into other forms of art, like commissioning filmmakers and visual artists and all that kind of thing. So essentially it's just about supporting artists, and especially upcoming artists.
What is one of your favourite gigs you've done?
I would say that my favourite gig we've ever done was the third one, the final rooftop gig, which was in January this year. Because I could kind of take what I'd learnt from those previous two gigs and combine them into this awesome whole day of activity on the rooftop. And we had artists playing from probably about 3 p.m. and an art exhibition as well. And so I really loved the amount of artists we had exhibiting in different forms and how sort of together everyone was. It was just a very nice time, and there were lots of great acts playing.
What are the goals for future gigs that you might be putting on this year?
I have some ideas for shows that I want to do. At the moment I'm trying to book venues, so I want to do something again in a unique venue. Like the rooftop was unique. We did a church last year as well, which was also unique. So trying to find somewhere like that, but I also want to do some shows in my favourite venues like San Fran. I've ticked Valhalla off the list. We love Valhalla. Shout out to Ben. But San Fran is something that I really, really want to do. I've got some ideas about that. But also one of my other primary goals for this year with Golddust is I want to branch out as well as just doing the live music. I want to focus on other areas as well and giving other artists opportunities like film artists. I'm putting on a show this week at Raglan Roast, and the goal is to have these artists performing in a kind of acoustic style and setting with a film crew operating at the same time and being able to create some content for those artists that can then be used as internet promo and all that, because that's something that's really helpful for artists to kind of get known and share their work in that way. I also want to do an art exhibition, so just branching out rather than just keeping myself limited to live music. I want to do it all.
What would be your advice for any other person who is trying to create a promotional company?
My advice would be do your admin. That's a thing. Event management is definitely a lot of admin, a lot of correspondence. So stay on top of it, but also don't burn yourself out and don't expect too much. Don't expect perfectionism from yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to do everything perfectly, because if you're starting out in an area like I was starting out, and when you're a beginner at something, you're going to make mistakes, and I think be kind to yourself and listen to other people. Take advice. Don't be too, be humble. Be humble enough to kind of be able to learn from these things. And when you do make a mistake, don't beat yourself up about it. Just work on improving and making reparations or improvements for the future.
How do you stay motivated, and is your job exciting?
My job is definitely exciting. I don't think it could not be exciting with all these amazing people around us, and that's what motivates me, is the people. It's putting on a show. If I was putting on a show to an empty room, it wouldn't be much fun, but it's when people come to the shows and they say, I had such an awesome time, this is so cool, I love what you're doing. That's what motivates me. And like I said, beating yourself up about mistakes you've made, those people aren't seeing those mistakes, they're just seeing the good things. And when people feel inspired or happy, the goal of putting on an event is for people to have a good time and enjoy these artists, and if they're having a good time, then achieved your goal. So it's that sort of community response and collaboration that inspires me and motivates me.
Any final thoughts or shout outs to anyone who is listening?
Just the community in general and everyone who enables me to be able to do what I do and who supports me. Thanks for all the artists that I've collaborated with, or who have performed at my shows or designed posters for me or anything like that. Thanks to all of y'all. Couldn't do it without you.